During Easter weekend, we went to Madrid in Spain. Sadly, the weather was similar to what we're having in Portugal on that week: rain, wind, and unlikely cold temperatures for this time of the year. After an hour flight from Lisbon, we decided that the first thing we wanted to do was to visit Real Madrid's stadium, Santiago Bernabéu. Sadly for us, and because we didn't buy it ahead of time, the tickets for the tour were completely sold out. So don't make the same mistake as we did, and if you are planning to visit the stadium, buy the tickets in advance. After that, we took the subway to Puerta del Sol, one of the main squares of the city. Puerta del Sol, sem sol.
Since we couldn't visit Santiago Bernabéu, we had to entertain ourselves with a few shops of the club around the city. Oh well, let's move on. Luck was clearly not on our side, but the rain didn't ruin our plans to explore the city. We then headed to Plaza del Callao, which was very lively and full of people. And then we started to stroll around Gran Via, walking near the Metropolis building and the Bank of Spain, and then we just headed to Cibeyes. Later, we kept walking until we saw the monument dedicated to Christopher Columbus, and then we took the subway to visit Reina Sofia's museum. The weather wasn't getting better, and it was still raining, so it was a perfect time to visit the museum.
Inside Reina Sofia's museum, you have great exhibitions, including some paintings by Pablo Picasso and Salvador Dali. Unfortunately, we had to wait around 1 hour to go inside the museum, but it was worth it after all, and we even had the chance to see Guernica by Picasso.
Fortunately, the weather was finally getting better, so we walked to Plaza Mayor, and on the way we started to see some Easter celebrations. The plaza was very crowded, but we only found the Easter procession when we arrived at the Royal Palace.
Everyone was waiting for the procession with excitement, and then, slowly, the altars appeared with some music playing. On Easter Sunday, we took the subway to visit Parque del Retiro. When we arrived, it seemed to be empty, and we soon realized that it was closed, apparently due to a red warning because of the weather. The fun fact is that it wasn't even raining anymore, and everyone seemed very confused with the closed gates.
We pass around Puerta de Alcalá and then again near Plaza Cibeles, before heading again to Plaza Mayor. On the way, we tried torrijas, bread with sugar, similar to the Portuguese rabanadas, but with some almíbar, a syrup on the top. Apparently, this is a traditional sweet that the Spanish people eat on Easter.
Sabe, como é que se diz fazer as touradas? Não é touradas, rabanadas?
Rabanadas.
Só com creme.
Então é bom.
É bom. É isso que sabe.
After walking around Plaza Mayor, we headed to the Royal Palace, which is beautiful, but you need to be careful with all the scammers. Some people will try to put a bracelet on your wrist, claiming it's a gift for you, but that is not the case, and they will try to charge you for these gifts. Sadly, this is common in many popular European destinations. We spent some time looking at the palace, and then we decided that we wanted to try the famous Spanish churros, traditionally made at San Ginés. This is a very popular place, so it is always very crowded. Their specialties are the churros with hot chocolate. There is a whole block dedicated to them, a few steps from Plaza Mayor, with several shops with long queues of people waiting to try them. After a long wait, we finally had a seat and ordered 6 pieces of churros and a hot chocolate on the side. You are supposed to dip the churros in the hot chocolate.
É bom?
To be honest, it was okay, but we expected much more due to its popularity. It tasted a little oily and bland. In contrast, the hot chocolate was really tasty and thick.
Since time was getting closer to our returning flight to Lisbon, we returned to Puerta del Sol, again, this time without rain. We waved goodbye to Madrid as we saw its famous symbol, el oso y el madroño, the statue of the bear and its iconic sign of Tío Pepe for the last time.